So is it me or in Seven Deadly Sins? Like the build up for Mael was totally just like not good in my opinion. For the fact that I think a lot of some people can agree that Estarossa was kind of better in a way. There was something off about him, and it looked kind of weird, but I guess that's what we really loved about him. He was basically replacing Meliodas as the Seven Deadly Sins, and he was his little brother. I like that was how that was a different concept for the fact that okay, none of that was real, and I was like, it was kind of underwhelming. I was thinking Meliodas had two brothers, Mael, technically Estarossa, and then it was Zeldris. But no, it turns out his only brother, the whole entire time, was really just Zeldris. I'm like, wait, so the Demon King doesn't have a second son? I was like, and he was manipulated. The Demon King was manipulated to believe he had a second son, who was a wimp at first, but then he became like this total amazing demon who like replaced Meliodas. Like, let's be honest, like it was crazy to see. And the whole reason they did that is to bring balance to the Holy War because Meliodas was siding with the Goddess clan, and Mael was just about as strong as Meliodas, so they needed to swamp him over and give him to the Demon clan, so it's like so it can even out. So it's basically like I felt like it worked better the fact that that was Mael, but like when we got introduced that it was Mael the whole time, it was like, I kind of like Estarossa better. Estarossa was like colder and more menacing kind of, and it was like it worked. I liked him better for the fact that he could really just like he fit as Meliodas' brother too, and he looked like somewhat Meliodas when he was younger, basically, and they made how they made him look, and that dynamic was pretty decent in itself because he loved Elizabeth, but Elizabeth wouldn't look his way because she was in love with Meliodas too. But at the same time, it makes me think, how are you gonna just like swamp him over like that? I didn't really like that for the fact that Estarossa just seemed more colder and more like entertaining to say. Mael kind of seems kind of boring, just like this guy who just came up, became muscular, and he used to be a wimp and surpassed his brother, and then now he's just kind of boring. Estarossa was more entertaining, let's be honest, and he basically just, I don't know, he felt more like like more like, yeah, I could believe this is Meliodas' brother, like the one who was like weak at first, but then somewhat surpasses the older brother, or at least looks stronger than the older brother. That worked. I feel like it worked, and it was the fact that okay, Estarossa even like looked like Meliodas' wanted poster, so I was like, it was more believable. Oh, they are brothers. But then, come season what like 4, technically, we see that oh, it was Mael the whole time. There was no Estarossa. It was Mael. And the fact that Mael was one of the angels and he was never dead. I'm like, it was just the false memory magic and all that. And I'm like, man, that's underwhelming because I really pictured it to be better. I'm like, oh man, better than this. I'm like, dang, there is no real Estarossa. And I was like, I'm not really sure how to feel about that. I'm thinking a lot of people are too. And then I realized, nah, Estarossa was better. He was more dark, more like crazy, and it was entertaining to see that. It looked like he was possessed somewhat, and I liked it. Mael just seems too calm and boring, and that's just my opinion. If you like Mael, that's totally fine. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you like Mael? Do you prefer Estarossa? Which one is better? Give me a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time.